Hello students, today we are going to start with new topic, that is report writing and internal correspondence. In this unit we are going to see what is meaning, significant and structure of reports, what are negative and persuasive and special reports. We are also going to see different types of reports like informal report, formal report, project report, organizational press report, office memo, office order, office circular, form memos or letters, press releases and import and export trade. Today let's start with introduction of report writing and internal correspondence. Now here students, every business enterprise is nowadays undergoing a change. They are becoming more and more learning enterprises. Why we call them learning enterprises here? Because though their main motive of doing a business is to earn profit, but here each and every enterprise is involved in a business activity which adopts various strategies to satisfy their customer. They also want to satisfy the customer to be good in business terms with their customer. So for this reason, they have to keep in mind what is going on, what is the business trend, what is the demand of the customer, and accordingly modify their products. So for this reason, there is always change in the size of the business. The activities of the state is also widening, and for this reason they should always make developments. They should always keep in mind, as they make development, they keep on improving, they keep on learning about their product, how to modify. That will help them to be have firm foot in the market here. And this information, whatever information they require here, it is not that, or whatever modification they want to make in their product, they want to improve their business, improve their product, it cannot be done you can say suddenly or abruptly here. For this reason they need to you can say analyze the facts here. They need to see how they should make those changes, how it can be beneficial for them, what are the particular steps which they have to take for this purpose. And for to provide them all this fact, this one system, that is management information system, plays a very important role here. This is a very important tool which provides all necessary business data to take sound decisions here. This data is provided to the management in the form of reports and other statistical data here. Here business planning, attaining business objectives by adopting innovative strategies, formulating good business policies, etc. can be done through this management information system here. Now all these activities which are involved in management information system, they provide you all the data, that what is going on in the market, what their competitors are doing to improve the product, how they are gaining, how they are trying to catch attention of the customers here. So accordingly the firm also has to design some policies here. So for this reason they need to have meetings, they need to you can say allot the duties to their juniors here to find out the plans, to come out with innovative plans here. And once these juniors, managers or you can say supervisor, they make those plans, they study the you can say issue and then make the plan. They need to report it to the higher authorities. They need to report this information to the higher authorities, and that is mainly known as, you can say, a report. Now for example, I will tell you here that suppose a person, a labor, he is doing some work. This work is allotted to him by the supervisor. Now this supervisor has discussed the issues with the manager here. The manager has a plan, a manager has got the plan which has been discussed by him with the higher authorities. So this is, you can say, a circle here where in process the work goes on. First, the higher authorities, they discuss the plan, they give it to the manager gives it to the supervisor explains it to the laborers, and they go on. Now, once the work is done, they have to report it. The labor will report the work done to the supervisor. The supervisor will make the report and show it to the manager, and the manager will show it to the higher authorities. So in this way, the circle goes on. They formulate certain, you can say, a chain here, in which they show they show it to the juniors or the seniors what work is been done in the firm. So it becomes easy for the person who has ordered it to analyze whether the work is done according to his you can say plan. Now another example I will give you is of a bank. Now here the manager of the bank, he sends a periodic report to the head office on the state of deposits, advances, overdraft limits, etc. during the period of his allotment here. As the manager posted it in a remote rural area, would like to report to the head office of the difficulties he is facing in sanctioning the loans to the farmers. So accordingly, the person, whoever is in whichever post, they have to report the work done by them to the senior authorities. One more example I will give you now is of a publishing firm. Now, if a publishing firm is interested in introducing into the market a new series of paperbacks, so here they have to ask for a report on the current reader preference, what the reader wanted, what change they want in the paper here, what are they interested to read it, and accordingly they can make those changes here. So here from this we can conclude here that report is mainly information which is provided to the junior or the senior authorities here. Junior people, now when the senior authorities, they plan some certain policies, they what happen, they explain it to the juniors here, how the junior, and that after the explanation the juniors implement those things in the company here. In the same way, once those things are implemented, what is the conclusion of that, what they have come to, what is the result, that result also they have to report it to the higher authorities. Now another one more example is of the government. Now your government also set up committees to report on various issues like social, political, economic, any other thing which is related to the country. So here they form a committee, and this committee gives a report of what political issues are going on in the country, what are the economic issues or social issues, how they have to overcome those issues. Accordingly, the policy has been implemented, and further the committee has a meeting and they give a report how they have formulated, how they have implemented those policy, and what are the result. So from all these examples, children, what we come to know, that report is nothing but it is a summary of all the information here. This is written communication. It is needed by a person about an activity here. From a person who studies and complies the required of a required angle. Means the authority once give those things to the manager gives to the supervisor gives to the laborer, they implement, and further they give the information, they give the report that how it has been implemented and what are the results. So here you can say a report is a statement of facts relating to an activity which is essential for evaluation of the activity or to take decision related to it. It is a statement prepared to present the facts relating to planning, coordinating, performance, and the general state of business in an organization or in any other place. So from this we can conclude that a report is a written statement based on collection of facts, events and opinions, usually expressed in a summarized form. Now this information, children, can be easily interpreted for the required purpose. Now the report mainly contains what is there in the report. So here you have to keep in mind a report mainly contains previous attainments, existing conditions and forecast for the future. A good report, you can say, is a communication that contains factual information organized and presented in correct and coherent language here. Now for this reason, C.A. Brown has defined a report as a communication from someone who has some information for someone who wants to use that information. So from this you can say definition, we can conclude that a business report may record past transaction or accomplishments, release new information or ideas, or you can say give an account of condition past, present and analyze the condition for determining future policies or recommend a course of action to be followed. So you have to keep in mind, students, that before a report is written, facts are classified, arranged, examined and evaluated, interpreted and recorded. Here emphasis in writing is on presenting the facts to accomplish a specific purpose. So they must be therefore clearly stated in the report. Visual aids will help you to present your report in a more simpler way. Here the material which is required, here you can give headings, subject headings, then you have to give subheadings, point out the important things. Here you have to explain the term in a very simple language. The matter should be written in such a way that the reader find it's very clear to understand, and it should you can say accomplish your purpose of writing a report here. Now when you write a report, there are certain objectives which you have to keep in mind, like reports provide information to those who are in need of it. These people really want to know something about someone or some product, here you can say. Reports provide information for planning and coordination of business activities here. Reports cater to investors, speculators, or you can say government, customers and the people at large. Now all the people who are related in a firm, like investors, speculators, governments, customers, they all need the report of what work is done in the firm. So the report provides a base to formulate alternative proposals. Here you can say reports act as an historical document to take decision. Once a report is written, you can keep it as a record, and nextly when you are planning to do something new, then you can take a go through the report and see what you have done in the past and what all you need to make changes in at present which can be beneficial for your future. Now reports here normally present facts, and they are like you can say suggestion to an inquiry here. They act as a tool in conducting performance appraisals. Here you have to keep in mind effective reports should be simple, clear, brief and should be based on reliable factual information. Now there are certain features of a report, effective report you can say. Now an effective report has facts and recommendations here. It should be capable of helping in forming judgments and lead to decisions here. The report should be written in such a way that the person who is reading the report comes to know about the actual facts here, and he should also come to know what you have recommended it. So accordingly the person can take the decision. They should be very brief and clear. There should be no grammatical mistake. It should be written very accurately, and it should really you can say contain the you can say element which is mainly required in the report here. It should be to the point. Once the reader starts reading the report, he should really come to know. You have to write the report accordingly, like you have to give heading, you have to write what is the objective, then how you want the person to implement it, what are your suggestion or recommendation. So it should be brief and reader oriented. You should justify the purpose of writing the report. It should contain the accurate data. It should be written logically, like first introduction, then the study of subject matter, then analysis, then the interpretation or what are you finding, and lastly you have to write the suggestion for it. Now we are going to see what is the necessity of report. Now children, reports are necessary to record the work done and to avoid doing work already done. Now once the work is done, if you present the report here, the person will come to know that till here whatever the steps are, suppose there are 10 steps in a particular procedure, so you come to know that we have come on the fourth step or the fifth step, only 5 steps are remaining. So here you can say that it really gives you a record of work is done, so that it is not repeated here. Then reports are required to assess a situation. You can say it is required to analyze here, to come to know how the work is done, up to what mark the work is done, what is the quality, is the work is been, or you can say the work is done correctly or not. That also they will come to know from this. Reports are must to test the correctness of the information already in possession. Means if a report is given, all procedure is given, and if you are doing the work according to the report submitted to you, then if the report, once you are giving feedback, once you are giving that the work is done, the person can really see how it was recommended and how you have done the work. So here you can say reports are inevitable for circulation of new ideas. Means if you are showing, if you are presenting new ideas to the firm here and you present a report, it will become easy for the people to study those the report which you have presented, the ideas which you have presented in the report, so they understand it very nicely. And you can say reports are mainly required for inquiry and investigation here. Means once the work is done and you are giving a feedback that the work has been completed, they will go through the report and see what work was allotted to you and how you have completed your work. Okay students, so till here we are going to do in this lecture. I'll stop here. So today we have seen what is you can say report writing and internal correspondence, introduction of that, meaning of report writing, what is the definition, what are the objective features and reports, necessity of reports. So from this we come to know that report is nothing but the information that can be easily interpreted for the required purpose. It is the you can say a report can contain previous attainments, existing conditions and forecast for the future year. A good report, you can say, is a communication that contains factual information which is organized and presented in correct and coherent language. Thank you.